Okay.
Man, that was cool.
That was awesome. All right. So, JJ Puts, everybody. That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was cool. So, if you guys are just now tuning in, we had JJ Puts on the phone. We did an interview with him. That was really cool. Hopefully, we get him back. He sounded pretty receptive. Dude, solid interview. That was legit. Thanks, Devin. We're going to just do a short episode because we did the interview. We're going to do a short episode today. We're just going to talk about some things that happened over the last week. So, again, welcome to another episode of Talking Interference Sports. I'm Nick.
Eric.
And together we're just talking interference sports. And we're two guys that just like to talk sports, and we decided to get an audience. So,
thanks for watching.
We're partnered with Game Changer Sports Network. So if you're not watching us on the Game Changer Sports Network, follow us on the Game Changer Sports Network. And they're also doing a new live show. I can't remember what it's called, and so I feel like a jerk for not remembering. But it's something.
I don't feel like a jerk. This is the first time I'm.
I don't remember the name of it, but the guy is going to be talking in a hammock, and he's going to be talking about the NFL draft. The NFL draft is coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
So watch the Game Changer Sports Network tomorrow to get some NFL draft stuff. Information. Sorry, I'm coming off at the top of the head with this one. I'm sorry. I just wanted to plug it.
Well, plus that interview was that's got
yeah, no, I'm still stumbling over because we just talked to JJ Puts. So I mean, we're deep into the NHL, NBA playoffs, and starting the MLB season. The MLS is hot and heavy as well. So if you guys are going to a sporting event, go to SeatGeek.com. 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 Use promo code GCSN and get $20 off your purchase. But, I mean, if you don't want to save money, whatever.
Illogical.
Tabby's Coffee is located in Everett Library, and it has an amazing atmosphere and great staff. Go there, check them out. Tell them Talk Interference Sports sent you, and they might hook you up a little nicely. We're also doing a live show there on Sunday, so come meet us, come be a part of the show, come say what's up, and possibly win some free stuff. Just got done talking to JJ Puts. What a freaking cool dude, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was definitely one up there on one of my favorites of the guys that we've talked to. That was really cool.
They've all been awesome.
But that one was definitely one of the up there ones that we've had. I mean, in my opinion, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that one and Robbie Choback.
Yeah, Robbie killed it too, man. Yo, all of our interviews, everyone.
Jason, that was a
cool.
Great interview.
Yeah, and speaking of this, I'm doing an edit of the best of Talk Interference Sports. So soon you guys will get to see all of the short clips of all of the interviews that we have done, excluding the one we just did. And we will be putting that out soon. So
that will be on the next one.
We got Nolan Vulcan from the Seattle Thunderbirds next week. So we have another interview next week.
No, I mean like this interview will be on the next
gotcha.
Show.
Okay, I got you. I thought you were saying next week. Okay.
No.
We got a busy schedule coming up, guys. So, but that will be coming up. Today is April 24th, and today in sports history, 1978, Angels, Nolan Ryan strikes out 15 Mariners. 20th time he has 15 in a game. 20 games with 15 strikeouts, dude. What a beast. Jesus. Nolan Ryan, dude.
Killing it.
And he did it to the Mariners. Poor Mariners.
I know.
1994, David Robinson, the Admiral, scores and ties the 7th highest total in the NBA, 71 points. And he was playing with the Spurs. So he tied the 7th highest total, 94. Good on you, the Admiral. And then 1996, the highest scoring baseball game in 17 years. The Twins scored 24 runs and the Tigers scored 11. But that one was exciting. Run after run after. I wonder how many home runs that game had. Crazy.
Man, that's almost not the baseball I like watching.
My favorite pitcher. JJ Putz, man, he was awesome in Seattle. Yeah, dude. The guy is awesome just in general. I mean, we just spent 30 minutes talking to him. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So, yeah. So, do you got anything specific that you want to talk about first?
Oh, yeah, I do. The Thunder are eliminated.
Yeah! The Sonic's curse lives on, baby.
Woo!
Oh, FOKC, man.
Man, I was excited to see that.
Yo, Damian Lillard too.
Oh, bro, that was so cool.
Did you see him bang that
No, I was
three-point?
listening to it on the radio.
Ooh, okay. So after it happened, everybody started like jumping on him, and he was looking at the camera like yeah, I just did that. What's up? Yeah, I just did that. What's up? Love you, Damien. Thank you for continuing the Sonics curse. Need a cheers to that. Sonics curse.
And the Sonics announcer was there because he announces for Portland now.
Oh yeah. So Devin said, "Is that the WNBA team?" But actually, did you see that Breonna Stewart was playing in Europe and hurt herself? And
I did
she
not.
will not be playing for the Storm this season. She will be out with an injury because the wages that they make in the WNBA is not enough to suffice her in her life. So she went to go play in Europe, and I think it was an Achilles injury or something with her knee. I'm not 100% positive. It reminded me because I wanted to talk about it last week because it happened like 2 weeks ago, but I forgot. I didn't write it down. So, thinking of Breonna Stewart, I hope she gets healthy fast.
Yeah. Man, that is unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate.
Wow.
So, Damian Lillard banged home a 3-point buzzer beater and set a franchise record at the same time for most points scored in a playoff game. Big 5-0. He scored 50. Doing so, he advanced the Portland Trail Blazers to the semifinals, knocking out OKC. Boom. I love it.
Yeah, shout out Trailblazers now.
No.
I mean,
I don't want to root for the Trailblazers, but I'm rooting against OKC, and now that they're out,
now it's against the
LeBron's
Trailblazers.
Yeah. The Denver Nuggets lead the San Antonio Spurs 3-2. Golden State Warriors lead the LA Clippers 3-1. The Houston Rockets lead the Utah Jazz 3-1. Speaking of that, did you see James Harden a couple games ago? I think he went 0 for 15 or 0 for 18 going into the fourth quarter.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, going into the fourth quarter, he didn't make a single shot. Not one.
Jesus.
And his first points he scored was a dunk. Was a dunk, bro. Well, I'm excited. Hopefully the Rockets advance and they'll be playing Golden State, and we'll have a nice little exciting match there. Milwaukee Bucks sweep the Detroit Pistons. The Boston Celtics sweep the Indiana Pacers. The Philadelphia 76ers beat Brooklyn 4-1. And the Toronto Raptors beat the Orlando Magic 4-1. So, that is your NBA playoff update. Boom. So, who are you rooting for?
The Bucks.
Okay, I like that. I like Antetokounmpo. I just want to see, like, I ride Kevin Durant so much more than like other people ride LeBron James that I don't care where he's at. I'll root for Kevin Durant. And as soon as Seattle gets a basketball team, I hope he comes back to Seattle.
I I'm with you there. I think, just because we don't have the Sonics, I have more friends that are Bucks fans than Warriors fans.
I'm not
anyone else. So
I'm not a Warriors fan.
I know what you mean, but
I'm a Kevin Durant fan.
Yeah, and I totally agree. I'm just saying. I'm just going with
I feel it. I
guess I just know more people from the Midwest or whatever. I don't know what the reason is, but
okay. Let's go over some baseball here real quick.
Yeah, sure, why not?
How are your Boston Red Sox doing?
Garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah, they're doing terrible.
So good.
Yeah.
What's going on with them?
Man, I do not know.
Can you tell me what you think they need to do to fix it?
Play better.
Play better.
And that's what's frustrating, though, is you see good players playing poor baseball.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They have all the keys there to be a good team, but then they aren't. I mean, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, it was JD Martinez, I think. Don't quote me on that one. He straight up said, he's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm a better player than this.
That's brutal when you got to admit that in front of like a whole audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty savage. Durant 2020. I like it, Jeff. Winning 4-1 right now. Is that the Capitals or the Boston Red Sox? Okay.
Nice.
I don't know how the Capitals are doing. Speaking of Capitals, did you catch the San Jose Sharks game with the Las Vegas Knights last night?
I watched the highlights.
Ooh.
Filthy.
Ooh. That was one of the greatest hockey games I've ever seen in my life. I was so excited. I even bet that the Vegas Knights would win. I put money on the Vegas Knights to win. I'm not even mad that I lost.
And who on a whim, not knowing anything about hockey, said the Sharks were going to pull that out.
I like it, dude. Good call. Good call. Yeah, I bet on the Vegas Knights last night, and I'm not even mad about it. Like, that was I
don't know how you could be mad about that game.
That was the best hockey game I've ever seen in my life. San Jose was trailing 3-0, basically virtually all game. Roughly about 11 minutes left into the third period, the Golden Knights get a major penalty, which everybody, even JJ Putz was talking about it. So it was a major penalty. And people think it was controversial. Some people think, like, come on, that was a blatant call. Like, wherever you are on the call, it happened. And it gave him 5 minutes of a major penalty, in which, during that 5 minutes, the San Jose Sharks scored 4 goals and took the lead.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. 4 goals. That is unheard of.
Yeah, who scores a goal a minute or a goal every minute and 15 seconds?
It's insane.
Whatever how that math works out.
It was insane, man. San Jose scored 4 straight, and then Vegas, with just moments left, ties it and forces the overtime. It's 4-4. We're going into overtime. And it was just back and forth, back and forth. You could see it, like, they were just like, oh, it's really close into scoring. Oh, it's really close. Until eventually San Jose pulls it off, and they get the win. They win in overtime. Golden Knights get eliminated. San Jose will face Colorado in round 2, who beat Calgary Flames 4-1 in round 1. So,
although
exciting hockey, dude.
But even if you're a Knights fan, how happy can you be? I mean, you played in the Stanley Cup last year, and okay, you got eliminated in the first round, but still,
that was an exciting way to go out.
You made the playoffs, and you played competitively, though. I mean, one thing goes the other way, and
maybe we're just biased because we're fans of Seattle sports. So I would rather watch good sports than see the team do like that game that the Seahawks lost the Super Bowl in. Like, regardless of how it ended up, That was a really good football game.
That was a really good.
It was a really good football game, regardless of how it happened.
I'm still not ready to talk about it, but
I'm just saying, like, I'm not upset about it.
I'm not either. I actually enjoyed that game.
It was a really, really good football game, as well as the Golden Knight fans should be as humble about how good of a hockey game that was last night. So,
and also proud that, I mean, your team went to the Stanley Cup last year and the playoffs this year. I don't know off the top of my head, but how many teams can say that in their first 2 years?
I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't want to sound like an idiot by saying something that I don't know about. But
I just started watching hockey, so I don't know.
Right.
That might be super common, but
I don't think that it is.
It seems pretty remarkable to me.
It's a little bit different because they, on the expansion draft, got to basically pick.
That's true.
But, you could think that they were destined for good things because they handpicked their team. But put that aside, still exciting that you made the playoffs in your first 2 seasons. You made a Stanley Cup in the first. And it was an exciting Stanley Cup. It wasn't a bad Stanley Cup. I know they lost, but it was exciting. It was good to watch. It's good hockey. All right, let's check the comments here real quick. Hitting is good. The starting pitcher is getting it together, and then they blow it. Chris Sale said that after he pitched against the Yankees.
Oh, okay. It was Chris Sale.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet Devin $10, 100-1, that the Red Sox missed the playoffs. Okay, I like that. I don't think it was a BS penalty, man. San Jose gets smoked next round, though.
And I'm also, as much as I don't want to side with an annoying Boston fan, I'm going with Devin. The Red Sox are going to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. They are.
Okay. So, here's your playoff bracket now. San Jose plays Colorado. Who are you taking in that?
You know what? They were good to me the last time, so I'm sticking with San Jose.
I don't think San Jose is going to do as well as you think. I'm taking Colorado.
Well, I also don't know anything about hockey.
Okay,
so.
It's all right. It's okay. This is for funsies. It's not like we're taking it as serious during the NFL season. So, the St. Louis Blues beat the Winnipeg Jets in Game 6, and they will play Dallas, the Dallas Stars, who beat Nashville in Game 6 as well. Blues, Dallas. Who are you taking?
Well, just because I know who you're taking, I'm going to take the Stars.
Okay.
Just for a little controversy.
Okay. I'm taking the Blues for sure. And the Blues got some momentum going right now. So I'm
and honestly, just from the highlights I've seen and listening to you talk, I would take the Blues, but just to keep it interesting.
I like it. The Columbus Blue Jackets swept the Tampa Bay Lightning, who won the President's Trophy. They will face the Boston Bruins, who won in Game 7 against Toronto Maple Leafs, who were the last Canadian team left in the playoffs. So, USA, USA.
Never mind.
No, go ahead, say it. Go, do it.
Well, I was going to make a joke, but if you don't know the historical background of it, it sounded super racist.
Okay, well then don't say it.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Boston Bruins. Who are you taking?
I'm going with the Bruins on this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bruins as well. Carolina will face the Hurricanes as we speak right now. They are tied 3-3. The winner of that will play the New York Islanders, who are coming off of a big sweep of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Who you taking, the Capitals or the Carolina Hurricane or the New York Islanders? So whoever wins of those two, who would you take? I'm surprised that I'm saying this.
Say that one more time.
Okay, so the Capitals and the Hurricanes are playing right now.
Okay.
Whoever wins plays New York. Would you pick either of those two over New York?
Yeah, I think I would.
Which one? If the Capitals go, you're taking the Capitals?
Yeah, if the Capitals go, I'm taking the Capitals.
I'll take the Capitals also, but if it's the Hurricane, I'm taking New York.
You know, the one Islanders game I watched this year, they won, so I'm also going to take the Islanders on that one.
All right. That is your hockey roundup.
Why not?
MLR. Seawolves top Nola Gold 25-24.
Nice.
Big Brock Stoller had an amazing game, too. I heard he was kicking the ball all over the place and scoring all the points. Per usual.
That dude has a boot.
Yeah, per usual, man. Speaking of Brock Stoller, he's supposed to be talking to us here pretty soon, so look out for that. Brock Stoller will be joining us eventually. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah. I have no idea when he's going to find the time because the next couple
They got
months,
a busy schedule.
He's going to be busy.
So
But
he agreed to it. So
my guess is probably sometime in June.
well, he actually said this week, but he didn't get back to me on Monday like he said he would. So, but I don't want to dime anybody out. So, but I just did.
Yeah.
All right. So the rankings in the MLR is the Nola Gold 1, San Diego Legion 2, Seattle Seawolves 3, Rugby United New York 4, and Glendale Raptors 5. How you feeling about that?
I mean, I'm not super surprised since those are the 5 most established teams in the MLR. That's
Easy.
only 2 years old.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, probably a month ago now, Houston, even the team that has, as far as I know, not won a game yet. No, Jeff, I'm not going to say that. They're still playing solid rugby. Because there's not a huge population of rugby players to draw from in America yet.
Right.
They're dealing with language barriers,
And
visa issues, all the stuff. So you're like a couple puzzle pieces away from having a really exciting, really competitive league. But right now, in the second year, you're seeing the teams that have had a year to sort that kind of stuff out. Because this year is the first year that the Seawolves have had an actual head coach. Because last year it was Phil Mack.
He was a player and a coach.
Yeah, they're a player and a coach, and he plays scrum half. So he was kind of doing double duty on that, even though they did end up winning the championship. But
I was doing the eyebrow because they won the championship, but it's all good. I'm being weird.
but so
sorry, go ahead.
I mean, the top 5 doesn't surprise me.
I'm right there with you.
I mean, it's been the same top 5 the whole season. They just kind of like
Saracens is such a more badass name. Yeah, I like the Saracens also, but it's a team that's in the like a Euro Premier League.
Yeah,
they're over there.
They're in a Premiership, I believe it's called.
Yeah, something like that. I know what you're talking,
but
I don't know how to word it, and I don't want to sound like a jerk for
lack of a better word, I would say semi-professional.
Yeah, but they have a Seattle Saracens team here in Seattle, obviously. I mean,
right.
But there's another team called the Saracens that's a professional team in Europe. So I think that's like a conflict of I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to stop talking because I'm not 100% positive on it.
The rugby, I don't know how you would phrase it, but I was going to say like hierarchy.
Okay.
Is more like hockey in the way that you have like your junior team and then a minor league team. And then
I think the Saracens are supposed to be that like
a couple other like there are different leagues in between, just like
that
little kids playing hockey, and all the way up to the NHL.
Right.
And I think rugby just has one more step because then you go into the international level.
Right.
And then
Well, they
a lot
have
of
international hockey. It's called the Olympics.
Right, but they don't go like Team USA. Does Team USA go around and play like China and when it's not the Olympics? Okay,
Yes.
then they have that. I didn't know that.
It's all good though. No worries.
I thought it was like the
And they
NBA.
even have juniors, junior
yeah,
USA
Junior
and
Olympics, and all that
US.
stuff.
Yeah. So, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that's MLR. You want to talk football or you want to talk baseball? What you want to do first? So we got 2 left, and then we're done.
Well, let's knock out football real quick.
Football? Okay. Big news coming out of the Seattle world in the NFL place. Frank Clark is traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. How you feel about that?
I kind of wish he got traded somewhere else other than the Chiefs, but
Okay. Let me break down the trade and what happened in the trade, and then I'll tell you how I feel about it.
okay.
The Seahawks agreed to trade Frank Clark to the Kansas City Chiefs in exchange for a first-round draft pick in the 2019 draft, then a 2020 second-round draft pick, and swap of third rounds in the 2019. NFL insider Ian Rappaport reported Tuesday via sources informed of the transaction. Shortly after the trade, Rappaport reported Clark agreed with the Chiefs to a new 5-year contract worth of a whopping $105.5 million with $63.5 million guaranteed. Go get you your money, Frank Clark. You deserve it. I wish you were still here in Seattle, but you go get your bags, bro. Like, seriously, Frank Clark is probably one of the best edge rushers in the league.
And you know there's no way
Dude
he's
needs to
ever going to
get that in Seattle.
No. I mean, probably the best that Seattle could have done would be...
They had roughly about, like, I think somewhere between 5 and 10 million of cap space left for that before they were going to agree. I'm just talking.
Well,
They didn't have a lot of money to give him.
They were going to franchise tag Frank Clark. Is what they were going to do.
Well, yeah, but then whatever. They got B-Wags and they got Jaron Reed to sign anyway. So Frank Clark was clearly not their priority.
Yeah, well, I think that they knew that he was going to demand too much money. And
well, he deserves it.
I totally agree, and
Yeah.
good for him for getting it.
Yeah, go get it, dude. Go get your dollar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have, and it's a business. I mean, you can't have hard feelings about a guy who wants to get paid, and he's going to get paid
somewhere else.
If you can't pay him, he's going to go somewhere else. Or if you know you can't pay him, trade him to someone else who can pay him and get something out of it.
I even called ESPN about this, 710.
Sure.
Called 710, and I talked to the professor.
Oh, John Clayton.
Yeah. I
Love
called
John
it.
Clayton.
Yeah. So do I. I was really disappointed in his answer to me, though.
Man, when you hear him talk, it's like listening to your dad.
Right?
I never want to hear John Clayton say he's disappointed in me.
I was disappointed in John Clayton's answer, though.
Ooh.
So I called him.
I'm the good son, John Clayton.
I called him, and I said, I was disappointed that the trade that the Seahawks got, the Kansas City Chiefs gave them the 29th overall pick for Frank Clark. We have no edge rushing. We have no pass rushing. Cassius Marsh only got 5.5 sacks last year. Who's getting sacks on this team? Who's going to save the secondary from not getting bombed on because the quarterback has all the time in the world to throw because nobody's rushing this quarterback now on the Seahawks defense? This is going to pose a problem for the Seahawks, dude.
And what was his response?
I was upset because I said they should have traded up to a team like the Jets or the Bucks, and he said that wasn't plausible. Now, after I got off the phone with him, I started looking around, and the Jets and the Bucks made offers to the Seahawks, including a first-round draft pick, but were asking for more than just Frank Clark. So it was plausible. You could have gone out there. You could have got Nick Bosa. You could have fought for an edge rusher. You could have got a pass rusher.
But what would they have lost in
I
addition to Frank Clark?
I have no idea. I don't know. But
because you can,
what can't you
have
sacrifice after you've already sacrificed everything on your defensive line?
a wide receiver, a safety.
They only have one wide receiver that's worth dealing out, and they're not going to give him out.
But if that's what they were asking for,
Well,
I'm just saying, these offers.
don't sit here and defend John Clayton.
I'm going to.
No, don't sit here and defend John Clayton.
I mean, if what they were asking for is unreasonable or a position that you can't.
Yeah. I don't even know if they were asking for just Frank Clark and then additional players. Like, what if they were asking for a percentage of his salary cap being reduced or a percentage of
Because I think they want to spend that salary cap on free agency.
I'm just saying you have options. We have no rush. We have no defensive rush. Defense, I said that all effed up. You have no pass rushing. Cassius Marsh is not going to save this defense.
I think what they're going to do, though, is they're going to save some of that cap space and they're going to pick up somebody like Ndamukong Suh for a one-year deal.
Nick Perry.
I'm calling it now. It could be Nick Perry, too.
I'll call it now.
But they're going to pick up a guy like that for a 1 or 2 year deal, and that's my feeling towards is that's what the Seahawks are going to do this year with that.
The secondary is too young and inexperienced for them to have no pass rush. I'll just go that route. They needed to trade up.
Yeah, but look at
they needed to trade up.
But look at what Pete Carroll did with the O-line this past season.
That's fantastic. It really is. Is he going to get that lucky again?
I mean, he's a good coach.
I have my doubts, man. I have my doubts. I'm weary about it. I think it was I like that they traded Frank Clark, but I think they could have gotten a higher draft pick for it. They needed to get rid of Frank Clark because they didn't have the money to pay the man. Oh my God, guys.
Devin, you're wrong, by the way.
All right. So, Game Changer Sports Network is doing the NFL draft coverage. Check that out. We're going to go ahead and go into some MLB. Oh, Ben Roethlisberger signed an extension. I don't know the numbers. I don't know how long the contract is for, but
I thought it was till 2021. But
something like that. Ben Roethlisberger is sticking around, guys.
Yep.
He's a Steeler.
Yes.
Yes.
That excellent was excellent.
Okay, so I don't really have too much in the MLB. I just want to go over the rankings, and I just want to go over who's the top leader in specific categories. And then if you got anything else to add, we can add it, or we can just call it.
Yeah, I just run through it.
All right, so in the AL East, the Tampa Bay Rays are in the lead, 15-8. The Central, the Minnesota Twins, 13-7. The West, Seattle Mariners, 16 and I think this changed because they lost today. So they should be 16-10. They might not be in first anymore. The NL East is both the Mets and the Phillies, 12-10. The NL Central, the Pirates, 12-8. The West, the Dodgers, 15-9. So, not what I thought we were going to be saying early on into the season after watching last year, but it is what it is. It's still early.
And I watched the Pirates game on Saturday. Man, I just had his name. But one of the young players hit his First home run?
Jim said it too. I didn't even bring this up. I'm sorry. Jim, you're right. Rashawn Gray, excuse me. I even said that on John Clayton's show. I even said that. I didn't bring it up because, he's totally right. He could have. That's what I was saying. They could have gone for the Jets or the Bucks, and Nick Bosa or Gray would have been a great defensive end or defensive lineman to go get. But we've moved on from that. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I already said all. I
Okay.
didn't have a lot of information on that. It was just really cool.
Trade
to see.
Nick for talking ish. Top 15. I'll be watching the Bruins. You guys, man. All nonsense. All right, your home run leaders. Christian Yelich is at 13 with Milwaukee. Cody Bellinger is at 11 with the Dodgers. And Chris Davis is at 10 with the Oakland Athletics. How you feeling about this Chris Davis, dude? He's killing it, dude.
Oh man, I was going on
Crushes.
going on a completely different thing with because the Brewers and the Dodgers just played each other, and that was a great series.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I bet there was dingers left and right between.
Actually, the Brewers in the I think the 2 games out of that series I watched shut them down.
Oh,
And
really?
Yelich, I watched Yelich hit his, I think it was 12th time home run, and against the Dodgers. It was like, ooh, oh, get it,
Go
son.
get it. Go get you that home run, boy.
Yeah, and man, I hope when it comes to the playoffs, the Brewers make it and they can beat the Dodgers this year, and the Brewers can go to the World Series. I'd love to see that.
That would be sweet. You got run leaders. Bellinger, 26. Haniger, 26. And Mancini at 23. I'm like tongue-tied today, man. I've been doing it all day. Mancini, it really has. You got your hit leaders. It's Bellinger at 37, Mancini 34, Peralta 33. LA, Baltimore, Arizona. You got your RBI leaders. Is Yelich 31, Bellinger 28, Santana 27. Milwaukee, Dodgers, Mariners. Your strikeout leaders are Cole from Houston, 44. How do you say this? You know this guy's – I've never even heard of this guy either. He pitches for Washington too.
Satcher?
No,
that's not right.
Shazier? I don't know. I'm
not
stupid.
sure.
He sounds stupid, but he's probably a really good pitcher, and I've never heard of him because I don't pay attention to the NL. But those two are both tied for 44, and then big old James Paxton's at 43 with New York.
Big Maple.
Big Maple. Save leaders, Green, Detroit, 11. Yates, San Diego, 11. Edwin Diaz, 7. New York Mets. That's all I got.
Man, Diaz is going to prove me wrong this year, isn't he?
Nah, man, he's only got 7 right now. He's not even gonna get close to. I don't think he'll get close to 45. I bet he'll be in the 30 range.
I hope you're right. Actually, it's the Mets, so who cares?
I don't care. He's in the NL now. Who cares?
All right.
Well, what a phenomenal day on Talk Interference Sports we had today.
The first half was great.
First half was great. Second half was just us talking.
Right. You guys are used to that.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Thanks to everybody who showed up. Thanks to everybody who watched the JJ Putz interview. Jesus, Red Sox. Okay. The JJ Putz interview. If you're not watching us on the Game Changer Sports Network, go follow Game Changer Sports Network. If you're not watching us on Talk Interference Sports, go follow Talk Interference Sports. We have a YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Go check it all out, as well as the Game Changer Sports Network. We both have a Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channel. Look out for the best of Talking Interference Sports coming up soon. We got a live show at Tabby's Coffee. Go to Tabby's Coffee on Sunday. Come meet us. We're awesome people.
We're mediocre people. Yes.
Come meet us. We're doing some giveaways. We got some shirts and some sweatshirts that we're going to be selling and giving away. Or well, we're not going to give them away, but we're going to sell them. But we got other stuff to give away. Some pretty good prizes. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I would say it was pretty good prices.
And they're okay. They're all right.
Decent.
They're okay, mate. It's okay, mate. Yeah? No Tony Montana? It's okay, mate.
No.
No?
It's
Okay.
no.
All right. I think it was funny. I hate you.
I'm okay with that.
You're just making it more and more awkward.
That's what I do, man.
And,
I like my video camera better. I look super white in this one.
dude, you know what's funny? Somebody commented on the interview that we had, and somebody asked if you're Hulk Hogan's baby child. I didn't say anything at the time because we were talking.
You know what? Funny story, true story. Used to live in Florida, and I was looking, actively searching for anywhere that had a Hulkamania shirt. Couldn't find one.
Bummer. Check us out on Sunday. We're going live. We'll be at Tabby's Coffee. Go to Tabby's Coffee. Get a coffee. Tell her Talking Interference Sports sent you. Great staff. Great atmosphere. Check them out. Boom.
All right, let's end this.
We'll catch you guys later. Catch you on Sunday.
See you guys.
Bye.